What is going on, guys? Shiny Delphox here, back with another video. Today we have our DBA Gen 5 Retro Draft Analysis. We'll call it that. Yeah. So, let's just go over this for a second. So if you guys remember, like 2 months ago, I was in DBA Minors and stuff. I did really good there. I was like 6-1. But then that died and stuff, so it's like 2 months later now. And then the owner, TJ, we became like friends and stuff from that. He says, do you want to participate in the DBA Minors Retro Gen 5 offseason? We really need to shorten that name. She's like, he says that, and I'm like, yeah, sure. I love DBA. Maybe this could help me get to majors next season. Who knows? We'll see. And yeah, now let's go over my draft plan. So, as you guys may know, just like Gen 4, Gen 5 has unlimited weather. So I came into the draft thinking, well, kind of want to get rain for this. Because, you know, I got rain in DBA Minors, and that was all cool. So it's like, oh, DBA Rain Man, haha, so cool. So, yeah, that's my plan. So I had a late pick in the draft, and Polytoad went, like, second overall. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do now? And then I'm like, oh, wait, in PU, they, like, do the thing where they, like, use prankster mons, like Volby, Ilmuze, Lipard, and stuff like that, and they use Rain Dance on that, and I'm like, I could use that, have unlimited rain, and then everything's cool. I learned later that it only works with abilities, so like Drought, Drizzle, Hail, not Hail, Snow Warning, and what's the sand one called? Sandstream, I think. It only works for those, which I learned harshly in my Week 1 match, but that's for later. So, thinking I could get rain with those mons, I got Keldeo. This thing's really nice in Gen 5. Very nice special attack set. It has like 120. It could be a good Swords Dance sweeper. Sorry if you see me clicking, I'm just not trying to have my thing die. It could be a good Swords Dance sweeper. And like, the move Secret Sword is really nice for stuff that, you know, preps for Spadef, but they like can't prep for both. So like either hit them with the Surf or I hit them with the Secret Sword. And it just hits super hard, especially in rain. And yeah, pretty good speed at 108, and yeah. Next up here we have Mamoswine. I don't think this was my second pick. I think I picked something else second, but I'm just putting them in tier order. So we have Mamoswine here. I watched one of False Swipe Gaming's videos. His link will be in the description if I remember. And like I was looking at Weavile, it was like a tier 1, and then he was like showing that Weavile gets beat by Mamo, and Mamo is pretty good. So I was like, let's go Mamo, boys. So yeah, I picked Mamo. I love this mon. It's amazing. Amazing sweeper. Icicle Crash, Earthquake is 2 amazing offensive stabs. Sorry about that. 2 amazing offensive stabs. It could take hits since it gets that thick fat ability. And yeah, it has a nice special attack stat. Speed at 80 isn't the best, but it could take some hits out. It's not that bad. Next up here, we have Scrafty. I wanted to pick something that's like good in this meta, since it has no 4 times weakness to Fairy, because Fairies weren't till Gen 6. And yeah, so I picked my boy Balam the Scrafty here. It's a really good wall. It also has like Drain Punch for recovery. It could set up with D-Dance and all kinds of cheeky shenanigans. It gets Shed Skin, Intimidate, and Moxie for abilities, which is very nice. And like, it has an amazing coverage move pool. Good AV user. AV came out in this gen, right? Yeah, it's AV that's Gen 5 and a weakness policy that's Gen 6. I think so. So yeah. Next up here we have A, the Don fan. So it was actually late in the draft for this pick. I know that, and I was like, I was looking at some of the OU stuff, Gen 5 OU stuff, trying to see if like I could find any steals. And so Don fan was tier 3, and it's OU, so I was like, let's pick it up. I already have a ground type. I don't give a shit. I get rapid spin off this. I get stealth rocks off this. This thing's really good defensively. It's good AV user. It gets priority in ice shard. It can knock off, which knock off isn't good in this gen. It's only like 20 base power. And yeah, so that's why I picked Oddfin. Next up here, we have Lipard here. As I was saying before, thought it worked with the Prankster Rain Dance. It's only your regular, like, 3 to 7 turns or whatever the fuck it is. So, you gotta run Damp Rock with this thing. Yeah. It's pretty fast, like 105, 104, I think. It has pretty good move pool. It gets good amount of coverage. It also gets, like, U-turn, Encore, Prankster Thunderwave. One of my favorite techs that I like to use is Copycat. So you pretty much get a Prankster move off of that. And yeah, I thought it had the Rain Dance, might be. And then next up here we have Stab the Kabutops. This was really late in the draft, I know that. So I was just looking for a spinner out of tier 4, and I was like, what the fuck, Kabutops is still here? Wait, okay. Number 1, for some reason it's tier 4 in Gen 5 when there's rain all over the fucking place. And it's a really good sweeper. Number 2, it gets rapid spin. Number 3, it gets stealth rocks. Like, how? So I picked this thing up. It was like round like 8, I think. Yeah, so it somehow lasted, and I'm like, nice. So next, we come to this part of the draft. Illumise, same thing as Lipard, no need to explain. Next up here, we have Notorious the Kingdra. Rain, I thought it was a sweeper. I thought Rain lasted the whole battle. It's only abilities. Folks. What the fuck? I said folks, like fucking folk tales or some shit. Yeah. And it hits really hard. 85 speed makes it good in rain. So it hits like 170 in rain, meaning it outspeeds everything. And yeah. Next up here we have Raikou. This thing was added tier 1. I wanted to get another tier 1. I wanted to get a good electric type to pair with the rain. This thing gets some good coverage with like Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Volt Switch. That type of stuff. The event one, the one with Aura Sphere, but you have to run Rash with that, unfortunately. So yeah, this thing's pretty nice, pretty nifty, and it gets 100% accurate thunders and rain that doesn't last all game, unfortunately. Next up here we have Credilly. I wanted a grass type. This thing was like tier 5. It's pretty bulky, I think. Yeah, it's bulky. I think it gets like recover and stuff, so that's kind of cool. And bulky mod. And at a tier 4, I'm like, why not? And then last up here we have Amoeba, the Duosian. I wanted a psychic type, and I needed a tier 5. So unless I wanted to get Abra, it was either Abra or Duosian. Kind of prefer Duosian because it's better it's a better Eviolite user, and also it has base 125 special attack. Just like it's literally just a mini what's it called? Why am I forgetting it? The final evolved thing of this. Oh, what is it called? What the fuck is it called? I need to know. It's gonna pain me till I find out what it is. What the fuck is it called? How am I? Reuniclus. It's just a mini Reuniclus. Can set up with combines and stuff. EVLite's good for the. Whoa, wait. Yeah, EVLite's Gen 5, right? Yeah. So its things are 1.5, meaning it has like 70 defense and like 80 speed def, 75, 80. So it's pretty good. Good trick room user, and yeah. So that was the draft, guys. If you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do, and I will see you guys next time. Also, give me your feedback on the outro. Peace.